Like Brooke, I'm having a real hard time wrapping my head around how this ever happened. Two questions.
In every country in the world, every major country in the world.
I live here, and we have our own reality here. How on earth? I hope so, because you know. Two questions. One on the producer end. How did you ever get them not to completely kill any attempt at legislation? I put forward a packaging PR bill here in Massachusetts this year, and you know it's just the very first draft. And the only people that came out were 3 industry organizations who found it and spoke against it. How do you first of all, how do you overcome the kind of opposition that I anticipate we would get for packaging producer responsibility?
When you go to the legislature, who's the most powerful people? They're the cities and towns who really can be if they're united and they work. If the cities and towns come in strongly in favor of it, and the environmental community, and that's one of the ways of doing it. You've got to get them all. You can't have them, you can't have, like we did in Rhode Island, when I see Jamie here, the city and town, the League of Cities and Towns saying, I'm not sure, we may lose some employees in the cities and towns. You gotta have you can't have a wishy-washy cities and towns.
We said it yesterday also with regards to, for example, what the guy from TerraCycle said. In Israel, when there was enough pressure of the legislator, then obliged industry to cover its responsibility. So it's all about that. You have to have legislation behind it, and then obliged industry will move. They will move.
Or just to say, we're going to let this side go. Sorry.
Yeah, I think in Canada it's also different in that you have majority governments, right? And so if you get a provincial government that's got a majority and you can convince them through the bureaucrats that it's a good thing, there's not as many obstacles. I think you guys with your checks and balances, it's great, but it means you're open at a variety of levels to have things stopped by industry with, you know, very smart lobbyists. And it's just a different system, and I think that facilitated. But I would say, now that it's in North America, it should be a game changer. Now that the fact that EPR is working in North America, that should send a signal that this is possible, and it gives you at least an example, a model to work from.